Yes, I know it's been a while since my last video, and for that I do apologize. But today I'm going to tell you about all the different pads out there, because now that you got your period, what are you supposed to wear? There's so many pads out there, and it can be very overwhelming and when you have to pick out which one that you want to wear. So there are many different types of pads. There's many different types of brands. I have on hand, I have Always and Me by Kotex. So we have Always Infinity, Heavy. These are really good pads. They leave you feeling dry because they wick away everything, and they're also thin. A lot of people don't like thinner pads. They like thicker pads because they like to feel their pad and know that they're there, know that they feel secure. And for people like that, there is these. They're called maxi pads, but these are the Always maxi pads, 10-hour protection, and they're pink. For people looking for a more softer variety that you can still feel that's also soft, we have You by Kotex Clean Wear. And one of the things that everybody seems to love about You by Kotex is they're very colorful. I mean, if you got to be going through all that bleeding and stuff, why not enjoy yourself? And then there is Always. These are also thin pads, and they're the overnight ones. You can tell these ones are overnight ones because they're orange. And I have to throw this in there. I have to. Panty liners are not the same thing as pads. So, if you start your period and you're thinking of wearing panty liners, don't. Just don't. Don't do it. Let's take a closer look at these pads that I've just mentioned. So, here's the maxi pad. It's a lot thicker compared to one of the thinner pads. This would be known as ultra thin, and this is maxi. Maxi pads are normally worn by people that like to feel their pad on them and know that it's there. But just so you know, no matter what type of pad you wear, nobody will be able to tell that you're wearing it at all, period. And yes, everybody has those moments where they feel like, oh my goodness, everybody can see me with my pad on. But no, nobody can see you with your pad on, so please. Anyway, overnight, Always. I prefer the Always Infinity pads because they feel better, and sometimes these pads rip. Let's see if we can get this to focus. It's an overnight pad. It holds up to 10 hours, just like the pink one. But the pink one is better because it is thicker, so you could feel it better, and it sits more snugly on top of your body. Now, one of my personal favorites, I always have to have these on hand, is Always Infinity. And yes, all the commercials say that they're for sports. You don't have to wear them for sports. You can wear whatever pad you want to wear for whatever you want to wear it for. They're super thin. The material is super nice. So on you, they feel super soft. And after wearing the pad for like 5 minutes, you can't even tell it's there anymore. And it keeps you from feeling wet. There is nothing worse to me than feeling wet on my period. Like, no. And if you're wearing this pad, a good way to know that it's time to change is if you do start to feel a little bit damp or wet, that's how you know it's time to change that pad. I used to be a really big fan of You by Kotex, but now, I switched to all Infinity pads. This is a You by Kotex Clean Wear. And here, as I said, there goes those fun designs that I was talking about earlier. And they come in different colors, too. What I used to like to do was to wear my least favorite colors first and my favorite colors last. So, hey, there's a little thing, to keep your period exciting and not as much of a horror show as they said it's going to be. Now, when it comes to picking your pads and what you're going to wear, it can be very overwhelming because you go to the store and there's this huge aisle with all these different brands, all these different sizes, absorbencies, and everything. And there's like people there and you don't want anybody to know that you're on your period, and it's all awkward, but don't worry. Normally everybody that's in the pad aisle is also getting pads. It's fine. It's completely normal. When it comes to picking out which pad you're going to wear, remember that there's lots of different types of brands. You buy Kotex, Always, Maxi, Ultra Thin. There's all these different titles, all these different brands. But just remember, what works for other people might not work for you. So the best thing that you can do in the beginning is, get some of your mom's old pads or something like that, and just test the waters. Test all the different types of pads and see which one is a comfortable fit for you and which one that is good for you. Because like I said, what works for others might not work for you.